the Crayon Factory by Laura Williams. Look at me. I am a bright red crayon. Come with me and I'll show you how I was made. What color is the crayon? The crayon is bright red. It all started at a factory. First, I was part of a blob of wax. The wax is kept in some very large tanks. The tanks are very hot. Next, the wax flowed down a pipe. It went into a new tank. Where does the crayon start? The crayon starts at a factory as a blob of wax. Where does the wax go? The wax flows down a pipe into a new tank. Some red powder was added to the wax. Soon the wax turned red. I was very happy because red is my favorite color. The wax went down another pipe. It came out into a big bucket. What color does the red powder make? The red powder turns the wax red. Then a worker poured the wax into a mold. The mold had many holes in it. Each hole was shaped like a crayon. Wax filled all the holes. Cool water flowed around the mold. The water was chilly. It made the wax hard. I was almost a crayon. What happens when the cool water flows around the mold? The cool water makes the wax hard. A worker took me out of the mold. Other skinny red crayons were all around me. The worker checked the crayons to see if some were chipped. Chipped crayons must be melted and made again. What does the worker do? The worker checked the crayons to see if some were chipped. At last, the worker checked me. He saw that I was not chipped. I was lucky because I didn't have to be melted again. Soon I got my label. A machine spun me around. I was whirled and twirled. Whee! I got very dizzy. Why does the crayon spin? The crayon spins because it is getting its label. Next, a machine sorted us by color. There was a line for each color. I was in the red line. How does the machine sort the crayons? The machine sorts the crayons by color. Then I looked down and saw some more colors. Hello, yellow and green. Hello, blue, I called. Hello, red, they called back. Come down here and join us. What color crayons are there? There is yellow and green and blue and red. Then we were all packed into boxes. Some boxes had 96 crayons. Others had 24. I was packed into a small box with 7 other crayons. All the crayons were bright and friendly. We looked great together. How are the crayons packed? The crayons are packed into boxes. All the little boxes were packed into big boxes. Workers loaded the big boxes onto a truck. The truck traveled a very long way. At last, it stopped at a store. Where does the truck travel to? The truck travels a long way to a store. A worker placed us on a shelf. Buy me, I called when people walked by. One day, a girl in a red shirt picked up my box. Her name was Kelly. Now I would be able to color something. What does the crayon call out? The crayon calls out, "Buy me, buy me." When Kelly and I got home, we colored some apples. The next day, we colored a beach ball. The best day of all was the day we colored a fire truck red. Now you know how crayons are made. Think of me when you color with your red crayon. What does Kelly color? Kelly colors some apples, a beach ball, and a fire truck red.